start with the mic. We're going to be there in 1 second. By 1 second, I mean 35 seconds. Okay. Can you hear me? Yes, yes. And it's not too loud. Fantastic. Okay, I think we're good to go. Oh, I probably got to do one more thing with this. Auto-activate, auto-ping, get the TikTok going, activate source, connect TikTok WebSocket. Are we good? I think we're good. Can you hear me? Select live source. Anybody over in that YouTube comment section, if we could throw a chat in just to let me know. Yeah, I got you. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Thank you for confirming. It's all good. What's up from Tulsa, Oklahoma? Nothing better going to be watching live from CKSK. Heard that. That's so cool. Okay. Let me open this bad boy up. We are starting. I'm almost good at setting up my stream. Not yet. Maybe one day. Hopefully I can narrow down the setup time to like 25 minutes instead of an hour. Gotta update the title. Come on. You're kidding me. Wait a minute. I freaking did that already. See, I thought I was good. Nope. Okay. Okay. Update YouTube title. Good to go. We should be good. You can hear me on YouTube as well. Is that right? Everything sounds good on YouTube. What time is it currently, John? Boat, right now it is 8:31. Okay, hi from Southern. We're good. Fantastic. Okay. All right, that's it. We're starting. And if you're noticing on TikTok, we got a new tripod that's rotating. Maybe a little crazy, but it's going to work for us. Okay. Today is all about this ingredient that I'm very, very excited about, that I want to cook more of. I've had it probably 2 or 3 times. Oh, and my mic's not internally recording. Now we're finally good. Okay. So, today is all about this ingredient that I'm super excited about. I've had it 3 times maybe in my life. It's called La Yang, I believe. It's a sour leaf. It's super interesting to me. So you can see it's kind of, I don't know, what does this look like? It kind of looks like Yip Gai. The leaf kind of breaks easily like Rao Ngot. It kind of just tears. But the really unique thing about this is it's really sour. It kind of smells, I don't know, almost like green apple a little bit, honestly. But if you've ever had sorrel, it is a leaf similar to that. It has a very natural sourness. Wow. So bizarre. It's so sour. Usually the other times that I've had this, it's been in soups. So when I saw it yesterday, I went to the market. It was pretty bare at the time I went, honestly. I was trying to figure out what to make. And then I saw this leaf. I was like, oh man, I really like that Yang leaf. I'd like to be able to cook with it more. I'd like to try it more. I think I could probably make some cool stuff with it. And then I was thinking about Italian wedding soup, which I love. I think Italian wedding soup is pretty fantastic. I haven't had it in a long time. And I'm like looking at this thinking maybe I could just treat this like spinach and make a somewhat Italian wedding soup sort of thing. I have these too. I have this little tiny pasta. So I was like, okay. I knew I had this sitting in my cabinet. I was like, all right, let's try to do it. Let's try to make some sort of meatball. Oh, if you don't know, Italian wedding soup has little tiny meatballs in it too. So I was like, okay, let's try to make some sort of little meatball with a sour soup and the noodles, pasta inside. Gotta be good. I like sour stuff, so we're gonna try it. Beyond that, we're gonna throw a few other things in there, some tomatoes, some pumpkin, and just try to bulk it up a little bit. But the reason I'm doing this is really to use this leaf because I'm really excited about it. And I love little meatballs too. I think that's probably a cool thing. All right. Game plan today. We're going to start making our meatballs. While we're making our meatballs, we're going to start building our broth. And we're gonna use some tomato and some pork stock that I have to build that broth up. And then we're just gonna combine everything, basically. Cook the pasta separate, add the pasta at the end. By the way, my name is Chad Kumnoff. I'm a chef living in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam for about 10 years now. And this is my studio. Welcome to CKSK. The sign's not on! Okay, now you're welcome to CKSK. Chad Kumnoff Studio Kitchen. Let's do it. Music is too loud. I just turned it down. Please let me know if that's too loud too. Heard that. 4. Okay. How about that? Is that good for the music? Give me a second on that. OpGrab Media, TikTok, what's up? Music is really loud, thank you. Bro, I loved your Korean style restaurant video. It was really entertaining. Yo, that video, that place is good. If you haven't, come on, track me now, camera. Did you die on me? Don't die on me. Camera, you're supposed to not die on me. You're brand new. TikToky. All right, let's see if we can get that better. But if you haven't seen that video yet, we just posted a video on the YouTube channel, the Yes Chef YouTube channel. We went to a place called Wok of Love. It's freaking good. It's really, really good. I highly recommend it. Isn't that fish mint? No, it looks similar, but it is a different vegetable. Okay, and once again, let me know if I did lower the music. Let me know if I need to lower it a little bit more. Appreciate all the feedback. What is he streaming on? We're streaming on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. TikTok, you're getting that beautiful camera angle, and hopefully my tripod's gonna work, baby. Come on, tripod. You're supposed to track me. You don't die already. But everything else, we got a lot of other cameras on all the other streaming sites if you're interested. Okay. Is he reading comments or just shooting a video? I'm doing both. Both. This leaf is called La Yang leaf. All right, we're gonna get started here. Ontario, we're making like something inspired by Italian wedding soup using this special leaf that I really love so much. The super sour leaf. But let's get started. All right, I'm gonna start with, I'm gonna start by making the broth or building the broth out. And I do wanna use some tomato in there just because it's also gonna give me some extra moisture in the broth. So we're gonna do tomato, we're gonna do onion. I got some onion, I got some shallot, and I have a little bit of pork stock. I'm gonna check in my freezer and see if I have any more stock at all. I'd love to move to Southeast Asia to develop my culinary skills. I would love to move to Southeast Asia to develop my culinary skills. What's your thought? Yeah, do it. I assume you're not coming from Southeast Asia, so this would be a big change for you. And I feel like anytime you go to a whole new culture and see a whole new cuisine, there's no way you're not gonna learn. There's no way you're not gonna get better. So I highly recommend it. Okay, let me see if I have any more stock in my freezer. I don't, but I'm okay. I got enough. You need to update the picture. On the thumbnail, that's not happening right now. That's not gonna happen. Not today. I'll get better. Let's go, favorite chef on lives. Dude, thanks so much, Opt. Appreciate that. How do you continuously come up with new dishes? Honestly, I don't know. It's very natural to me. It's very instinctual to me. It doesn't take me much effort at all, honestly. It was easy enough today, or yesterday when I was at the market. I had ground pork in I thought I was gonna make bun cha tacos. That was my game plan. And my wife said, why you always do stuff like that? I'm like, okay, fine. Someone recommended it, but okay. So then I had ground pork in my cart, and I saw this leaf behind me in a bag. And it was simple enough to just think like, oh, I like that leaf. I want to eat that. Usually that's in a soup. And I have meat, I have ground beef. Oh, I can make meatballs with ground beef. Oh, that's like Italian wedding soup. Oh, okay, so maybe I'll make Italian wedding soup with the sour leaf. It can be as simple as that. And then it just kind of starts building from there. But I can't explain it well. It's just natural to me. I guess because I've been cooking for a long time too, I have an understanding of flavor, and that's kind of why I encourage everybody to always be tasting all the time. Don't just follow recipes. Recipes are stupid. Just You have to start understanding ingredients and how they work together, and understanding salt, understanding fat, understanding sweetness, understanding what you can use to replace certain things. So it's constantly just, when I was young, I always tried stuff all the time without fear of failure. And eventually I got comfortable just experimenting all the time and enjoying the experimentation all the time. I struggle a lot with integrating ginger ingredients into my dishes, so would help. I struggle a lot with integrating ginger. Why do you struggle with integrating ginger? What's the problem with the ginger part? You don't know where to put it? You don't know how to use it? I mean, just a quick sort of thought process, I guess, is just imagine ginger's garlic. And that's it. That's as simple as that. So every time you're going to use garlic, just swap it out with ginger. Is that kind of what you're struggling for? You know, sometimes it's just, I guess sometimes I have like little games I'll play with myself. Like maybe I'll just use the same colors as stuff. Or that could be a simple game. It's just like, oh, I have ginger, I don't want to use it. Okay, let's just pretend it's garlic and just use it just as garlic in the same way. So anything I would do with garlic or any way I'm going to use the garlic, just use it with ginger instead. When are you going to cook for Michael? We miss him. We have a video shot with Michael. It's supposed to be posted yesterday. My internet was so slow, it didn't work. I couldn't post. So that video will be out tonight of having lunch with Michael in his new spot, a little bit of his new spot. In terms of dinner, I wanted to have like a little bro kind of night over here, but Freddie's leaving soon. We'll probably have Michael over in a week or two or something. Love that, thank you, heard that. Okay, cool, Elizabeth. Okay. All right, let me wash my tomatoes. And again, so like about building the dishes kind of thing, I knew that I don't have a lot of pork stock. I don't have a lot of broth made. So I'm trying to think, how do I add moisture to the dish, because I need broth, right? I could add water, but I know tomatoes have a lot of liquid, so I could also just add the tomato. And that's kind of like a free liquid. It's like a flavorful liquid I'm adding instead of water. So that's kind of the thought process behind that. So there's a lot of like substitution game that happens where you're constantly like thinking, hey, what can I do instead of that? Or how can I replace that? And then cool stuff happens. What are the odds I get a reservation for early January? I have no idea. I have no idea. I mean, what are the odds? Minimal. But you could try. I mean, for January, we're not taking reservations that far out. So you could send a request to my wife to be on the waiting list potentially. But I'm really cooking for 6 people a week here. I'm not interested in feeding a lot of people. It's no way my goal. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a little tight to do that. I do think, no, I don't want to talk about that yet. Never mind. Okay, so I'm going to cut the onion as small as I can because I'm trying to make this broth. I don't want anything too chunky in here. I really want everything. The pasta is going to be super small, so I want to have the everything, really nothing to be bigger than the pasta except for the meatballs. Everything else should be the same size or smaller than the pasta. Can you make a steak beef salad, either Viet style or Thai? For sure. My wife would be very happy if I pulled one of those out. I really like that style. And actually, that sounds quite good. Okay, again, just cutting the shallots as small as I can. Day one of asking Vietnamese salt bread. I'm down with that. I haven't tried the salt bread yet, but that does look quite exciting, quite enticing. By the way, TikTok viewers, let me know if this, if the music is too loud for you on that mic, because your mics are different than what you're getting, the other people are getting. Give me a heads up. I can tone it down if it's too much for you. Do you like Alice in Chains, the band? You know what? I think I do, but I can't remember like any popular songs from. But I know like when I was younger, I was jamming to it. But definitely wasn't like one of my favorite bands, so I can't say. Come on, Dogov, no way. How is that possible? Okay. Okay, Dogov, I just did it again. Please, thank you. I appreciate all the saving. Go ahead, save it on YouTube. Okay, so the tomato, because I want to have, really I'm going for the juice is what I want out of it. So I got two options. I can either cut it super small in the same way, basically mincing the tomato, or I could essentially just puree it and strain it. And pureeing and straining it may be the best bet if I can find a proper tool to do that. Let's see. Can I find it? Yes. Okay. We'll do that instead then. All right, so that's what I'll do. I'll strain blitz the tomato, and then we'll strain it through. So we really are just getting the liquid. And I'm just going to cut it in quarters to make it easier for my stick blender. Do you have any tips to use lemon zest in savory dishes? I'm trying to think of a tip because I love lemon zest in savory dishes. And honestly, my instincts right now are to throw lemon zest into this. But because I have this wedding soup thought in my head, and when I think of that, I think of lemon 100% so easily. But I know this leaf is sour, so I'm holding myself back from doing that. But in terms of tips, I guess two things you could try, like what I would have done today. I would have zested the lemon and thrown that into my meatball mixture. So I guess the first tip would be to take the lemon zest it so it's small, or cut it super fine, mince it, and try to put it into a meat mixture or a meat marinade of some kind. So if you're making a ground meat mixture of some kind, throw the lemon zest in there. You'll be amazed how much it changes. It's such a powerful flavor. And the other thing I could potentially say is, if you're doing it in the meatball mixture, or if you're just marinating meat, just throw it in your marinade. So whatever, some olive oil, lemon zest, maybe lemon juice as well, garlic, parsley, or garlic, oregano, garlic, thyme, whatever it may be, on your beef, your lamb, your chicken, seafood, shrimp, anything. Really, lemon zest is so versatile. So that would be one thing. Another idea would be to just peel the lemon zest. So use a peeler, get big pieces. And if you're searing a steak or searing a piece of chicken or even stir-frying shrimp, again, it works basically with every protein. Throw it in your pan as you're cooking. So if you're going to sear a steak and paulet it with butter, you do the garlic butter, thyme, or garlic butter, rosemary kind of thing, just throw the lemon zest in with the fat as you're searing the item, and that lemon zest will come out too. So hopefully that helps. Try that. All right, so I just got a pot. Doesn't really matter. You got a dirty pot, bro. Tree, oi. All right, we're not gonna use that pot. My sweet son. Not great. All right, tomatoes are going in here instead. And we are just gonna smash these bad boys. Okay, that's it. What is your favorite dish, James? That's a crazy question. That's a crazy question. I don't really have that. I like cooking something new. I like cooking something new every single day. I don't like repeating anything I've made before. To me, cooking is an expression of creativity. That's why I enjoy it. That's my excitement about it. There's no other thing that gets, if I'm working in a real restaurant, I like the pressure. I like the intensity of the environment. I like the camaraderie of a kitchen. I like that. But that's not the cooking part. That's like the physical labor and the adrenaline kind of thing. But in terms of the cooking aspect, pure nature, the creative expression is what I enjoy about it. So I like new things all the time. In terms to eat, burger's pretty good. I like burger. I like buncha. Spaghetti meatballs pretty damn good. So spaghetti meatballs top tier dish. Chad, I'm heading out for Chicago tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Are there any restaurants near the Lincoln Park area that you would recommend? Ooh, Fred's mom. I don't know. God, it's been so long since I've been there. Maybe the chat can help you out with that. I think Hot Doug's is closed already. That would have been my thing, Hot Doug's, but I think that's gone. Let me see if I can marinate with that, see if I have a good answer for you, but I've been out. Missing Fred already? Well, I bought Fred's camera from him, so we have a new upgrade to the studio, so that's cool. Is there any produce that is noticeably better in the U.S. than Vietnam? Any, maybe corn. Corn 100%, tomatoes 100%. Berries, 100%. Cherries. What do you think? There definitely is. Yeah, for sure. All of our spring vegetables. America's got great produce. Vietnam just has a lot of leafy greens that we don't have in America, and they're year-round. So that's the really exciting part about the greens in America. Oh, the greens in Vietnam. You can put lemon zest in a compound butter, right? 100% you can. 100% lemon zest. And I hope what I can express to you is you can do anything you want. There's no rules. Yes, you can put lemon zest in compound butter. You can put lime zest in compound butter. You can put lemon and lime zest in a compound butter. No rules. Sorry, I'm not sure if you answered my question, but can you? Yes, I'll make that. I'm down for that. I'm interested in that. I know you don't like Fishman, but will you try it at least once? I've tried it many times. I continue to try it. I just don't like it. All right, let's do the soup. I'm going to use pork fat. I have some pork mince. That's what we're going to make our meatballs out of, so we'll keep it consistent with the fat, and we'll use pork fat. Okay. Oh, can I use my new? Oh, it didn't work. God darn it. All right, never mind. I don't have that camera working. Okay. All right, so we're gonna start making our soup here. I got some pork fat. We're gonna go in our pan. Let's try this thing and see if this will work. Are you gonna work for us? Ooh, it's tracking again. It woke up. Fantastic. All right, I'm gonna throw my shallots and onion into my soup pot. We'll get this cooking. Okay. I got my tomato in the back. We're gonna wait on that. I'm not trying to get any color on the broth or on the soup base, so I'm gonna just at low heat. Take my time with it. And we're gonna do some salt in the soup broth. Just so we want to start bringing out the moisture of the onions and the shallots so they don't burn. What about Fishman and compound butter? Now there's an idea. Maybe it'll be good. Maybe one day. That's probably the most exciting use of Fishman that I've heard of. I might hate it. Does Tank still work for you, or does Tank still work for you still? Or just does the editing freelance videography when you are out exploring? No. Tank's full time. Tank's my main member. All Are persimmons pretty common in Vietnam? I always eat a ton in season in Thailand. Yeah, they're very common. Just with Tang, I don't need him here to do the stream. You know, that's the thing. So I don't want to waste his effort and my money on that particular thing. I'd rather use his efforts for other tasks. So we're working some stuff. We'll talk about it later when we're ready. What to notice when using acidic like vinegar, lemon juice, and cooking like sauce and marinade? Wait, what do you mean? What to notice? I mean, you got to be careful when using high acidity when you're marinating. It will break down the meat. So if you have a high acidic marinade, you can't marinate it too long. The meat will change texture. It'll get weird. But maybe if you could elaborate on your question, I could answer it better for you. All right, I'm going to start making my meatball mixture. Big ass bowl. And maybe can I do it like this? Okay. All right, so I'm going to use my other camera to give you some overhead shots of the stove. Sometimes my other camera's not working right now, so I got to make it work or make it happen. Okay, so I have some ground pork, a kilo of it. We're gonna throw this in the bowl. Wash my hands real quick. Yeah. I like to stay nice and clean. Oh, and I love that my TikTok tripod can track me now. That's exciting. Okay, mixture for the pork should be pretty simple. We're gonna do a crap ton of garlic, crap ton of shallot. I don't know what else. We'll figure that out as we go. Black pepper. Can you turn the tracking speed down on your TikTok camera by 50 cents a bit jerky? No, I can't. Maybe I don't think there's a way to do it, honestly. I think this thing is a pretty cheapo kind of thing. I understand the jerk. I'm going to try not to move. How about like this? Garlic, shallot. Maybe a little bit of shallot. Or would you rather just not even track? Would that be better? That's craziness. I see that craziness. How about like stop the tracking? How about that? Can you do that? And maybe I'll just adjust it. Okay, let's try that. Okay, shallots are going. Let's cut this. Is this new music? Yes, we're on Epidemic Sound, just recommending stuff right now. I want to see a dating segment with Tang so bad. I do too. I think it'd be so funny. I would love to see a dating segment with Tang. But I got to keep that young man focused. We have a goal we're going for. Maybe after we get that goal, we'll start working on getting that man a nice Latina or Southern belle for him. I want to see Tang in Texas with a hat, a cowboy hat saying yeehaw, eating barbecue. With a gun. He's going to be popping off a revolver into the air. Don't do that. That's not safe. Don't do that. Bro, he's not touching any settings right now. Chad would break it. Correct. And I just don't think I have it. I just don't think there's a setting on this tripod thing. Potentially, I should have spent more than $9 on a tracking tripod for the phone. But I had good reviews. Okay. I think I am going to add 1 egg to my meatball mixture, but I'm not going to add any breadcrumb, I don't think. Baby Panda! What's up, baby? Baby Panda's back. Wait, so I thought Fred had barely moved into a new apartment also. Where's Tang? Yes, Fred did just move into a new apartment. But he's doing a big trip to America. He's been waiting to do it. And his new apartment is cheaper than his old house, so it's probably a smart thing to move to the cheaper apartment than go to America for a couple weeks. I'm looking at the amount of shallot. I'm looking at the amount of garlic. Seems like I could probably do a little bit more. Seems like I could probably... Actually, I'm going to put some toasted garlic in here too, so I'll hold back on the garlic. Let's grab an egg. We're gonna do 1 egg into my meat mixture. And then I have my garlic oil, which you know I love and always have. But I'm going to just add the fried garlic. I don't want to add the oil to this. I just want fried garlic. And part of the reason is I don't intend to sear these meatballs hard. Part of me is debating about just throwing them right in the broth, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to cook them a little bit, but I'm not trying to get real dark development of color on them. So I'm adding fried garlic to give me some sort of cooked flavor on the inside or some roasted flavor on the inside without necessarily roasting the meat itself. And part of the reason is that with the broth that it's making, I don't want it to be a dark broth. I want it to be a light broth. So I don't want to sear the meat hard. Okay, let's call it there. Whoa. Okay, we back. So happy for Freddie, came a long way. Fred's doing well. Fred's awesome to watch as a dad, too. It's very exciting to see your friend become a good dad. So let's look at what we got. Our shallot. Our garlic slowly cooking out. Okay. All right, mince up the garlic, mince up the shallot. What's the longest you've ever went without cooking something? That's a good question. I would be surprised if it's 48 hours, honestly. I would be surprised. I would definitely say 48 hours would be the maximum, but it might be 24. I don't know, cooking is just so normal for me. It's nothing. It's everything. It is definitely a part of my daily life. And even my dad would freak out that I would work all day in a professional kitchen. I would come home and cook. And he's like, "Aren't you tired?" I'm like, "No, it's fine." I mean, every time I pick up a knife, it's a chance to practice knife skills, so I like that. And usually when I cook, it's always a chance to practice creativity or expression, so I like that too. So I don't find it bothersome. I enjoy the whole process. I just don't like freaking cleaning dishes. That's the only part that sucks. I'm keeping eyes on my shallot and garlic over there. I do not want color. They are translucent. Hello, my young son. No tang today. I'm picking up a lot of dirty dishes over here, my sweet boy. It's not very cool. I'm not loving that. Okay. You should do a segment where you cook out of Chef Rang's kitchen. I'm just thinking about that. I want to cook for Chef Rang. That's what I want to do. When someone was asking about when is Michael coming back, I wouldn't do a night. I just want to cook for Chef Rang. I haven't seen him in a while. I love him, and I think he would love this place. I would like to cook for him too. He hasn't tried some of my more creative stuff that I make, and I would love to get his view. He's either going to love it or call me a crazy man. Both would be amazing. Both would be amazing entertainment. So I'm just rough chopping this, and then I'll go back through it. Also, is he just doing a trip to America, not completely moving from beautiful Vietnam? He's doing a trip to America. He has great desire to live in America right now. He's been in Vietnam for 14 years. He's kind of burnt out. He's tired of the heat. But this will be a big trip that kind of lets him know if all of his thoughts about America are just like a grand illusion, or if it really is the right move for him and his family right now. And his wife has never been there, so it'll be her first time, and she's either gonna love it, or that's not true. I'm sure there'll be parts of it that she loves and parts of it she doesn't love, and they'll have to make that decision together if this is the right move for their family. But Fred definitely has a desire. If it's not gonna be Right now, at some point, he's going back to America in the next, I would say, 3 years maximum. At the bar, getting a lift. Nice. I've tried using acidic a lot recently to add depth to my dish to get sweet and salty instead. Okay, that makes sense. But every time it turned out the acidity was overpowered. So how can I balance all that flavor? Just less acidity. That's really it. I guess there's a couple things, really. Less acidity is one thing. You could, if you want to balance acidity, sugar is your answer to balancing acidity. If you want to add an equal and opposite flavor to your acidic thing, you add sugar to balance out the acidity. And I'm telling you to add less acidity, which is the easiest solution to this problem or this issue. But the cool thing is, like, the more flavor you add, the better something gets, usually. So if you add up a lot of acidity, okay, it's super acidic, but then if you balance that with the sweetness, then you're at this certain level of flavor, and it's in balance at this point. So it should probably be a more delicious item. It depends on what you're doing, though. It can matter a little bit. Sometimes you want stuff more subtle. Sometimes you really want aggressive flavors. Maybe you can talk about what was the last dish you made that you struggle with, and if I know the dish, I could probably give you better advice on what direction to go with it. The only thing worse than washing dishes is washing clothes. I think washing dishes is worse than washing clothes, I'll tell you that. Okay, let's look at our onion here. Can I get it here? Yes, not bad. That's a decent shot. Better than nothing. And we're going to put our strained tomato through here, and let's get the tracking. Okay, just a little tracking. Sorry for the jerky craziness, but we're going to go tomato into our sauce mixture now. And I'm just going to throw it through a really big strainer, right? This is not super fine. I'm okay to have some particulates. I just don't want it to be super chunky. I'll leave it right there. Get a little more water. Make sure I get all my tomato juice out of here. And then I can even just press this through a little bit. Okay. So now we got some free water from the tomato, so we're good there. We'll bring this back. We'll let the tomatoes cook for a little bit. I want to bring them to a boil before I add my stock into that. Chili Crisp changed my life. Chili Crisp is an amazing thing. Chef, did you see the server from Walk of Love comment on your Walk of Love video? Yeah, I did. That was really cool. He was a great guy. I don't know what, he's more than a server, I know that. I don't know what his position is, but he's awesome. He knew how to serve a table, and he knew about good service. I haven't had good service like that in a long time. Okay? Okay. But yeah, that spot's really good. We went back probably 2 days after that. I'm talking about the Walk of Love tree. Hey chef, I've never had wedding soup before. What is it, and where did the menu come from? When I say wedding soup, I mean Italian wedding soup, and it's a hearty soup that has little meatballs inside, and orzo pasta, so the pasta that kind of looks like rice, and then it has spinach throughout the soup, and usually it's seasoned with Parmesan cheese. It's a nice little soup. I think it's pretty fun, cool dish. And so we're making a meatball-based soup. The broth is not going to be the same in any way. And instead of using spinach, we're using this sour leaf that I really love, that I want to cook with more. Okay. Here we go. All right, so we're going to go. The shallot and the garlic is minced. And we're going to throw that into our pork mixture. Okay. This music just sounds so much like copyright music. What band does that sound exactly like? I don't remember. How old until the boys are allowed to dishwash? Immediately. My daughter's dishwashing. She's 5 now. Tree's dishwashing. There's a giant ant in the bowl he just brought over here. That's a queen ant. Maybe it's destiny. Are you going to try to keep it? I think you should try to keep that queen in and get your colony started. Bake Chef, subscribe to Tier 1. What's up, Bake Chef, man? I appreciate that. Thank you. I took the chive flowers from my garden a week ago and add them in olive oil and vinegar, and wow, so good to cook with and for salads. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, I miss chive flowers. I haven't had them in a long time. Hey, has Chef Rang introduced you to Matty Matheson? He's another chef I love to watch. No, I never met Matty in person. We've definitely talked about him. Chef Rang's got a lot of stories. But no, I haven't met him yet. And he's a kooky guy. He's funny. Galbi ribs. Your opinion? I like it. It's good. What do you mean? My heart just melts when I see Freddie with Lily. I agree 100%. It's amazing. After watching the stream of the roasted pork breakfast hash with Fred's comments about my YouTube name, reminding him of Philo Pastry, I won't be changing it. I don't mind being associated with food. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, I have celery seed? Oh, God damn it. Ooh, if I was making straight up Italian wedding soup, I would add celery seed right now. Fred gave me celery seed. I love celery seed, but I don't want to add it to this. Okay, I just saw it. I got excited. I'm looking at my spices under here. I think I'm just going to do pepper. We'll do some MSG. We'll do some MSG. We'll do some pepper. Can you zoom out TikTok camera? I'm working on the TikTok streaming situation. I want to make it as good as possible. I found out if I want to be able to add the TikTok stream into my system where you'll see all the other cameras, I have to stream gaming content 50% of the time. What? This is so stupid. Sorry, I hate that law. I hate that rule. And I don't want to stream gaming content on my cooking channel. I'd rather make another channel for that. So that doesn't make any sense. So I have a new mic system coming, and I'll work on this tripod thing. I'll get this better. But TikTok's making it hard for me. Okay, black pepper's going in. We have an egg in here already, all the garlic and shallot, and the roasted garlic. So this should be a pretty simple meatball mixture. I'm debating about anything else I want. Maybe a little fish sauce would be okay. Maybe a little. But I think that's going to be it. I don't think I need to do too much to these meatballs. Let's give it a mix. What made you decide to make wedding soup today? I had ground pork in my cart, and I saw this leaf that kind of looks like spinach. And I was like, okay, let's go for it. So that's all I needed. That was enough for me to go for it. And I like it. I also thought I want to eat it. So we're going to mix this mixture up. And so there's no binding agent or no filler with any kind of breadcrumb. I don't think I want to do that. Maybe I will add a little bit. I added one egg into here, so it should soften it slightly. All right, so even right now, like I'm imagining eating this meatball in my head right now. Do I want it to be firmer or I want it to be softer? The noodles are going to be soft. So maybe I want to have a little bit more texture on the meatball. But I'm just making sure I mix this up really well. Chad, do you like Holteu? I love Holteu. I love it. I think it's badass. Bake Chef, we're making I don't want to say a Viet style wedding soup. We're making an Italian wedding soup, but subbing the spinach for this sour leaf that's like sorrel that's common here in Vietnam. It's common, but it's rarely used. There's really only one dish I've seen with it. Okay, let's try one meatball. Did I not? I put the pork. There we go. All right, let's cook one and try it and see if the seasoning's on point. All right, we'll get one meatball in here. Make sure our seasoning's on. In the meantime, my tomatoes are boiling, so we will add. We're gonna add our very light pork stock that we have to that. I'm gonna throw that right in. And I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna put in a cup of water too. I do want this thing to be soupy, so we're gonna add some water. Okay. Next, I found some. Yeah. You want to borrow my whisk? No. What are you making? Pancakes up there? Oh, see, next time you got to stream down here. You'll make your pancakes. Is this royalty-free music? Yes. This is from Epidemic Sounds. I mean, I pay for the subscription, but yeah, there's some good stuff on here. It's not bad. I went at the market yesterday. They had one piece of pumpkin left, and it was not very exciting. Little not cool. So they sell these pre-cut packs of pumpkin for pumpkin soup, and it comes with some sawtooth coriander and raw om. So I'm just gonna use that. So this has already been pre-cut, ready to go. Make it easy for myself. Probably a little bit on the big side for what I'm doing today. Let me think. Yeah, this is too big. All right, I'm gonna cut it in half. And I'm not going to use all of it either. I'll do it like that. So then I'll just cut these guys in half. Be a similar size to the meatball. Baker's Choice flour. What? They're all yellow. Chef can't have spinach or he gets a tummy ache. No, Chef can't have spinach or he gets a kidney stone scratching his urethra and making him scream and die. That's why. Not die, just wish I died. It's crazy Freddie said that because every time I saw your name I thought, oh, that's funny. Cambodian food versus Vietnam food, what's your opinion? I'm a fanboy, bro. My opinion is super biased. I think Cambodian food, or Vietnamese food is light and refined in flavor. I find Cambodian food, what I've experienced so far, woody and dirty. I don't mean dirty like dirty. I mean dirty like in terms of earthy. Maybe I'll say earthy. Woody and earthy in flavor. More coconut milk. And maybe a more aggressive with some of the textures. There's some salads in Vietnam that kind of are similar to what I've experienced in Cambodia in terms of like aggressiveness and like big chunks of chewing on strong flavor stuff. But I do think Viet's a little bit more pure. And I don't mean any of this negative positive, it's just description. And even like refined, that just because something's not refined doesn't mean it's less than. I don't mean it like that in any way. Yeah. But I found Cambodian food to be woody, really woody and earthy. I found that super interesting when I tried it when I was there. Do you think divorce soup would have a bitter taste? That's a funny idea. Divorce soup is good. What do you cook for your ex-wife? That would be a good video. And we make divorce soup, and it does have bitter melon in it. I like that idea. Maybe rice and meatballs, like porcupine meatballs. That would work. That would totally work. I'm gonna use a little bit of crumb. I'm gonna try this first, but I might put a little crumb in there. But the rice is always a good idea in there. The show seemed mellow today. Okay. I do kind of, my game plan at this point, I've been going through a lot of thoughts. I've been trying to figure out what the hell I'm doing, and I want to be excited and pumped about what I'm doing too. So I want to do maybe one stream a week. That's going to be like a show. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this, but I want to kind of bring back Good Eats vibes. And so that would really be a show where I'm performing and I'm going to interact with you guys less in the moment. Maybe at the end of the show, then I'll interact and get caught up with chat. But it's something where I'm going to come in here, turn it on, lock in, and get the show done. And you can kind of watch the show happen live. That's the idea. I just need to think through that process. And then I want to have 2 or 3 streams a week, maybe 2 streams a week, that are more casual, where we're interacting directly. So when you have questions, I'll be here to talk to you and here to answer them for you. But then I want to also produce something that I'm excited about. Not that I'm not excited about this, but it's a different vibe. I want to have something that is a show that I feel like, I don't know. I'm still not clear on what it is. But I know I want to do something. Where's my spat? Okay. Let's try this meatball and see what this. And the pumpkin I'm going to throw right into my broth now. With constantly moving this little camera around. That's perfectly fine. Pumpkin's going in. And I just want to get that in there so the pumpkin gets cooked through. That's the only thing that really slowed me down. What's up, Chad? What's up, Andy? Man, thanks for stopping in. Do you like bitter melon soup? I love it. I love it. I love bitter melon so much. Did I like bitter before Vietnam? No. But after Vietnam, I love bitter. My bitter palate has gone up dramatically, and I find it super enjoyable. Okay. I'm gonna go a little more fish sauce. I just need salt. So here's a good example of like kind of cooking the moment, being around. I know I need salt in this mixture, but I could add salt, of course. I could also add fish sauce. And when I think of, when I think of fish sauce in a non-Vietnamese context, I think of it just as salt plus, salt with a little more. So by adding the fish sauce here instead of salt, I'm getting the salinity that salt would give me, but I'm also getting just a little bit more funk, a little bit more strength in the background. So I often think of it like that when I'm not in Viet food, and I hope that you would too. Just start trying to add fish sauce to stuff. It will make your food more interesting and more complex. I'm gonna add a tiny bit of breadcrumb, very little. I'm talking, that's good. Maybe a little more. Okay, I lied. A little more. Okay. All right. Now, I want to just bang out all these meatballs really quick because we're making mini meatballs. That's the point. So this is going to be a little bit of a task. And I'm going to use my ice cream scooper to do that, get this done as fast as possible. I think I'm a champion with an ice cream scooper. Just entered the U.S. so different now. Off plane, no line, only one official on the tablet, no check passport, just scan face and waved on. Got bag out of the door, 0 checks. Wow, interesting. Okay, that sounds nice. Does that make you feel comfortable that it's that smooth, or you feel like it's too easy to walk in the door right now? Chad, did you buy the stock soup or from a shop, or you made it? Sometimes I want to use chicken stock for my rice instead of using Knorr pre-made soup. I made it. I boiled pork yesterday, so it's just kind of leftover liquid from the boiled pork. So it's a very light stock, but it's something. It's better than water. I think people get too caught up with stock and broth and think it's more than it is, and literally just put bones in a pot and bring it into a boil and turn it off, really. There's nothing too complex about it. Of course, you can get really refined about it, but in terms of just a flavorful liquid, usually when I at the market, anytime I see chicken bones or pork bones or any bone that's kind of on a discount, I'll buy them. I'll bring them home, put them in a pot, fill with water, boil it for an hour, turn it off, and then strain it. And there, it's good to go. Keep it in the fridge for a couple of days or freeze for a couple months. Thank you, young man. Don't mind me, I'm not refreshing my email waiting for Toy to confirm my reservation. Don't stop. Stop, she might be sleeping still. Don't get too eager. And we're not confirming anything in January. We're not confirming anything in January. I have no idea where I'll be in January. Fish mint soup for divorce. Wow. That would be quite funny. Bitter melon. Oh, it'll be spicy and bitter. That's funny. Bitter melon in Viet is koa, which means suffering over. Perfect for a remarriage soup. But I want to make it for my ex-wife. Not my ex-wife, but in this fantasy. Not fantasy either. That was a bad phrase. In this particular scenario that we're playing out. I understand that I love Cambodian food. When I was there, guessing Viet food is more balanced. I can't comment on. I can't say. I'm not that familiar with Cambodian food and the cuisine enough to say that. But I definitely think Vietnamese food is all about balance. So maybe. You need a co-star to bounce questions or off of you here and there while you're cooking. I don't disagree. Problem is finding one. Finding one that's going to be appropriate, that works. I love Freddie. I think Freddie's great, but he's out for 2 months. And it's also, I can't pay anybody. I don't make money doing this yet, so I can't afford to pay anybody. That's another issue. And then someone has to commit to certain times and be there every time if they take it serious or not. But this is the whole thing for me. So anyway, mixture's made. Now I'm just using anytime you do this, ice cream scoopers are an amazing tool for portioning. Like unbelievably fantastic. And people don't use them enough. If you're unaware, ice cream scoops come in every size too. Like when in a professional kitchen, they all have different colored handles. So they all represent a different size. And when you're doing this, the best thing you do is scoop heavy and use the other hand to push against it so you get an even scoop, then pop it out. So one hand is always pushing and making sure you have a consistent size scoop. But when I do this, I can bang out a batch of anything really fast. I can portion hundreds of something really fast. Hey chef, with summer around the corner, what's your take on American Vietnamese fusion hot dog? What flavors topping would you put on? That's a kind of a good question because Freddie gave me some hot dogs. So I'm debating about what to do with it right now. I don't know if I want to go. I made sauerkraut too, so I can go kind of traditional. Or if I know everyone likes the Viet stuff, so I could do a Viet one too. What would be my thing? I haven't thought about a Viet fusion one, but there would definitely be some sort of slaw on it, that's for sure. Maybe instead of doing sauerkraut, I would do like a Vietnamese style salad with shredded cabbage, like a goya, but not with chicken inside. That would be like a good slaw on the top of it, acidic. I probably would avoid using lime because the hot dogs are, you're not going to get a Vietnamese flavored hot dog. It's going to be a German style worst. So lime would not be where I'd go to. I would go towards vinegar. Slaw on top. What else would I put on there? Maybe some crispy pork fat would be kind of cool. That would be kind of cool. And then that would give me some crunchy texture. Maybe like a banh mi mayo. Banh mi mayo, hot dog, slaw on top. A little chili, pickled chili. Hello, my sugar pie. My favorite girl in the whole world walked in the door. Hello, my love. Hello, you okay? Did you have a good sleep? That's good. All right, last one. Okay. Cut. All right, so now I got my balls portioned, right? And what we're going to do to make this easy for me, because this is bigger than I want tiny little meatballs. And I'd rather scoop. Where's my little guy? Oh, I'm missing my knife, bro. Okay. I would rather scoop one big ass ball and cut it in 4 because that's going to be faster. So I got my ball portioned already. These should all be the same size. Now I'm just going to cut it down again, and then we'll go through and roll these in a second. With Tangela no longer doing streams, just curious how the cut down edited stream will look since there's no B-roll, etc. etc. The idea with any of these streams that I'm doing in here are going to be very straightforward. We're going to do a lot of clips for a short form posting, and then the edited video will be tight of just the food that was made. Maybe some key highlights if there's good chat or something really funny, but it'll just be hopefully 20-30 minute video of the food itself, the dish. And then Tang and I are going to be producing some side projects, and then we'll make some high form content as well. So the CKSK page, the YouTube page that we have now, that's all, anything on there is going to be stuff that Tang's editing, that's going to be beautiful stuff, and then I'll create a new page called like CKSK Live, where all the clips from this and all the dishes and all this more casual streaming will go. And the same with TikTok, and in TikTok I'm going to have 3 different TikTok channels, and it's so annoying, but that's how I'm going to do it. I can co-star with you. True, you can stop by. We can get a day where you come in. Do you still do dinners at the studio? We're just starting it up again. So we're going to do them on Saturdays. If you are if you're not booking out the whole studio, Saturdays is going to be the day where it's going to be a mixed group. So if you're interested, you can start requesting a reservation on a Saturday coming up. And if you are booking out the whole space, then maybe potentially any day that you would like to do it would be possible. But yeah, we're just on. I think next Saturday might be the first one. And for those, I might do it private. I might turn on the cameras. But if I turn on the cameras, you're really just going to get an overhead shot, maybe the stove shot. I'm not going to show anyone in the studio. We're not going to get the mics from anyone in the studio. The goal is not to, we're not trying to have this full-on, I can't do it, that's the problem. I'm not having a full-on interaction with everyone in the studio. It's really just going to be about the dishes being made, and really a way to document what happens during the dinners in terms of the food, and potentially give you just an idea, give you the ability to be a fly on the wall if that's your thing, if you just want to see what the space is like and the vibe of the dinners. Okay, so we are cut. We got them going. Chad said he would be streaming 8 times a week. Was that a lie? No, it wasn't a lie, but I am changing that. I was, spoke too quickly. I guess I'll say that. Part of the streaming is like cutting clips. So I need to get clips cut. And right now, hold on. Oh, right now trying to pay someone to do that is going to be difficult. I'm just going to be losing money. So I'm going to have to cut the clips in the beginning. So I think I'm going to keep the 3 days a week right now. We'll do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday still at 8 a.m. It's just going to be the new start time. That's going to be the time. And I'm just going to have to edit all these live streams until this starts bringing in more cash flow, and then I can hire more people, and then I'll stream more days. But I got to get back to the editing station again, because I need to keep the vlog going. The vlog pays the bills basically, so I got to keep the vlog going. So I have to keep Hai going on that. And Hai might do 1 or 2 of these streams, but honestly, I'm just going to lose money if I get him to edit them at this moment. So I got to wait until this brings in more cash flow, and then I bring him in. Do the Amazon Prub Sub benefits work in Vietnam? Yeah, I think so. Ooh, I thought about this too, because with Freddie giving those hot dogs, I thought about doing a corn dog of some kind. So I do like those a lot. But the hot dogs Fred gave me are like super long. It'd be hard to fry them. Anyway, these meatball clusters, I'm just rolling them really quick. Hey Chad, have you ever had holte or satay? It's kind of like spicy beef or deer peanut butter noodles that originates from China. Super duper good. Yes, I have. Very popular in, I don't know if it's very popular, but this is a famous location in District 5, so I have had it. I think it's good. Heavy. Fattier than most things you find in Vietnam. So I find it more interesting than I find it delicious. I like it because it's super unique, but I don't think it's not a top tier dish for me. At least the ones I've had so far are not something that I'm like super running to. Holy meatballs! I wish I got served these at the local shop. Yo, I love little meatballs. I think the little meatballs are so nice. But they're a pain in the ass. Do you have mop in the mixture or just ground pork? Just ground pork. Although mop is kind of cool. If I had it, I probably would have thrown it in. I do like it. Okay. Stream seems laggy. Bummer. Let us know if anyone else is struggling with the stream. Good. Working fine. Thank you. Thank you. Any of your kids desire to be a cook like you? I think all of them, honestly. They all, I mean, my kids are eaters. They watch their father cook every day, so there's no way it's not going to be in them. We'll see what path they take. I think they're all going to be able to cook. I know that. They're all going to be able to cook. They're all going to be able to, they're all going to be, have a high palate, an educated palate. Are they going to go down this path? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. A couple more. Chad, don't overwork yourself. Just take an easy day. But that's what I'm feeling. Like I get very excited about doing a lot of things, and then I kind of need to regroup and think a little bit and take this step by step. But it's hard. There's so many things I want to do, but I just gotta slow down. And is streaming 8 times a week gonna be more beneficial for growth, or is it gonna be more beneficial to stream 3 times a week and cut a shit ton of clips and post them? That's going to be more beneficial. So that's what I need to do. And I need to keep vlogs rolling. So Hai has work to do, and I have money coming in. And yeah, so for me, there's 3 aspects right now. There's Hai production videos with Tang, there's vlogs with Hai, and then there's streams. So there's 3 different things I'm working on. And then there's the physical location of the banh mi, which everyone keeps talking about, and we're still going to do. I think the first thing we're going to do with that is we'll do a quick banh mi pop-up at the studio, or at the house rather. And we're gonna keep it super minimal. It's just my wife and I are gonna do it. We're probably gonna make 30 to 50 banh mi's and just give them away and make a video of that. So that'll probably come up in 2 or 3 weeks. We'll pick a Saturday coming up and we'll just do it. And I'll announce that a week before. I'll say, yo, first come, first serve. We'll get Tang to shoot it and we'll move forward with that. Does YouTube pay you in Dom or USD? USD. Now, 3 days a week is enough. Don't want to burn you out. Yeah, I feel you on that one. Any consideration using AI tools to just feed the raw video and have it make the edits for you? Yes. They're not very great at this point, and we're talking about a 3-hour stream, so it gets expensive really quick. It's not like a 10 or 15 minute thing. We're putting 3 hours of content in there, and then even when I do this, we have audio files. We have like 5 camera angles. So it's not a simple thing for the AI to just go through. Okay. You can see, I don't know if you can see, but I hope you can see, like it's why I use the ice cream scoop first. It just makes it faster. It makes all the balls more consistent. How's the Banh Mi Bro ideas going? Banh Mi Bros is over. Michael has his own shop right now. Michael has a business he is creating and building. The video on YouTube will come out tonight, just so you can kind of see the very beginning of it. But we'll go into there and we'll do a whole video about what he's doing. But he's a bicycle guy, dude. He's like super into that. And he's building bikes now. So we'll talk about that. We'll let him talk about it when he's ready and the shop's open. I think his shop should be open pretty darn soon. He's working every day in there. So it should be soon. And for me, what I'm saying is we'll do a Banh Mi pop-up at the studio just with my wife and I, and minimal investment. We were trying to get an awning in front of the house. It's $450 for an awning to cover the area we need to cover. So first we're going to buy a cheap umbrella, and we'll do it with what we have. We'll give away 30 or 50 banh mi's. We'll see the reaction, and maybe we'll do that a couple times, just so we can actually do it down here. And if it's crushing, then we'll start hiring people and spend the money we need to spend to open it up. 2 more and we are good. Fantastic. All right, let's start cooking these things. And that pot that Fred gave me, freaking not working on this burner. I got to take that thing off there again. All right. Oh, you stop tracking me, bro. These tracking cameras are incredible technology, but they're not perfect, that's for sure. Okay, so I have this pot here that is really not does not fit my stove well. So let's use our trick we all learned together last week. Take that off. Give me the wok burner. There we go. That should be cooking now. And we are going to start frying off these meatballs in this small pan here. Okay. All right. More pork fat in here. I'm not even going to clean this pan. That may be a mistake, but let's just keep going. There's a little bit of fond from that first meatball. I'm just going to make sure I put a good amount of fat, so hopefully I don't have too much sticking going on. I do love the family eat out vids. It makes Nam looks amazing and Food's location looks amazing. Yeah, and that kind of, like, I can feel, let's see, can we just do a little bit of tracking with us here? Oh, no. Okay. I do feel like the family vlog videos, it's a positive thing. Hopefully people get some information about good food in Vietnam. They get a good view of what real life looks like, and hopefully there's some positive vibes of just a good family too. So I can feel good about producing that. Yeah, and I want to keep that going. And honestly, right now that pays the bills. That makes the most money of everything right now. So I have to keep it going. Can't wait to see Michael's shop. It's really cool. It's really cool. He's doing good. Bikes and banh mi's would be a great way to market both. It's been said, Michael had that idea a long time ago. Like he wanted to get like a big warehouse kind of thing and do, I think it was banh mi's and bikes was the phrasing he used, but I thought that was a fun idea too. So maybe that'll happen. We'll see. But yeah, Michael's video I'll post tonight. We'll get that out tonight. After this stream, I'll get that one uploaded, and then I'll edit the stream and start posting clips. So you just like, Tang. I love Tang so much. But Tang cannot edit a simple video. That's not, it's kind of like my dad will always say, I can't cook a simple dish. Tang can't edit a simple video. He is just, that's not him. So, and I respect that. I love him. So it's fine. I want to give him, I want to use his skills to the highest ability. But like all these streams, Tang doesn't get that many clips, but for me, we'll get a lot of clips out of these, and hopefully they'll be fun to watch later. Chef, what's the name of the channel? The main YouTube channel is called Yes Chef with Chad Kubanoff. And the secondary YouTube channel is CKSK, or Chad Kubanoff Studio Kitchen. The Chad Kubanoff Studio Kitchen is everything that you're seeing in here, everything that's high production cooking videos. And the other channel is everything that's shot on the streets of Vietnam. Some of that's cooking, most of that's street food, reviewing street food. Sometimes it's more upscale restaurants. Oh, I guess I could say it. I think it's okay. I made a post the other day requesting Chef Adrian from Buns or Crust, which are the two best smash burgers in the city right now, to open a location at District 7. Crust it's in their sights. I don't know when it's happening. Buns seems like it might be like working. I don't think there's no construction. I don't know if there's construction or not, but Adrian told me it's coming. So I'm excited about that because I want a good smash burger over here. We have very good, Bax is a great burger, but I want smash, so I want buns or crust. Just for anyone who lives in Ho Chi Minh City, that's a good news. And Michael's YouTube channel, I think it's 26-inch lifestyle on YouTube. It's not something he's really been doing. I think he's going to do it more soon. I hope so. If he doesn't, I'll yell at him, so we'll get him doing it. But definitely, don't be shy about telling Michael, where's the YouTube videos? Michael, we need you posting. Let him know. Give him some pressure. And maybe he will. Oh, I'm just thinking. I'm sorry. I got to slow down. I don't want this too hot. I told you before, I don't want to sear them. I don't want heavy color. So I turn the heat down to low. I'm just trying to cook them through right now. I haven't made mini meatballs like this in so long. It's that camera going crazy on TikTok. Yeah. Okay, how about we do like, what do I need to do? This. I do that, and then it stops. Okay, let's do it like that for a little bit. All right. We'll cook them through. Try to give them a little wiggle. Just so, all I'm really trying to do right now is form a little crust on these guys. I'm just trying to slowly form a crust. Again, not developing too much color. Even this right here, I'm seeing a little bit of color. I'm not happy about it. This right here, that's like my absolute max of color I want to see. I don't want to see a lot. Even that's a little too much. I wasn't thinking when I added the balls at first. And I want to kind of rotate them a little bit and get them moving so they don't stick. And now I feel good about this. There's enough fat in that pan. They look good. I'm happy with that right now. Sandwich cycle, okay. Those meatballs are fun. No, Joe, we're making a kind of a, like an Italian wedding soup. So it's going to be brothy. It's not pho. It's something new for sure. But the noodle we're going to use is this, it's a Borio, right? What do we call this stuff? I totally just blanking. What's this called? What's this thing called? I don't remember what this noodle is called. It's the tiny little things that look like rice-shaped pasta. What the hell is this called? I just said it a minute ago. Who's got it? Who's going to name it first? Put it on me on paper bicycle trademark. Your wife has really opened up to the camera. You really see the difference in the box. Oh, for sure. She's so much more comfortable than she used to be. And it makes it nice and easy, too. Because before I'm trying to like avoid the camera where I'm putting it. And then we're trying to blur her face sometimes. She's just much more confident, which is fantastic to see. It's nice to see that come out of her more and more. She still has her days where she's like, I'm not on camera today. I'm like, okay, fine. Orzo, thank you, Dark Knight. Dude, what the frick? That was hurting me. I was struggling on that one. You should email big restaurants and charge for a promo in your box. Honestly, I don't like taking money from restaurants. I don't want to do it. I know people do it, but I don't like it. I don't like it. And I don't want to feel compelled to communicate anything in any way. I don't want to feel compelled to hold back a review or be dishonest in any way. There's a couple restaurants recently reaching out who just invited me to dinner. So that would just be they're paying for the food. That would be the absolute maximum I'm willing to accept. And it would also be that, okay, fine, we will come in, but I'm 100% truthful, 100% honest. I will say what I think. So they have to accept that. That's the only thing. Okay. All right, so I'm going to kick the meatball temperature up a little bit as I'm here. And now they're kind of loosey-goosey, so I'll just kick this up and we'll keep them moving. We'll get our second round and we'll get our dirty board out of here. I want to get my pork board out of here. I like the group music. Awesome, Shelby. I'm glad to hear it. All right, you can track me now. Got me? You got me? You got me? Okay, let's come over here. There we go. What are the benefits of MSG? Is it healthy? MSG increases flavor. Is it healthy? I don't know if it's healthy. Is it unhealthy? I don't think so. I don't think so. Now, there's going to be a lot of people who argue that, but I don't think it's unhealthy. There's definitely some people who are allergic. There's also going to be people who say nobody's allergic, but I've interacted with people who are very certain that even when they eat a tomato or Doritos, they get sick. So the people who say they're allergic to MSG but are eating Doritos and Parmesan cheese, that's BS. But the people that are actually, they're cautious of Parmesan cheese and other natural MSG-loaded items, okay, maybe they have some validity to it. But I've never experienced anything negative at all from MSG that I can pick out or pinpoint. Okay, so this is almost all I need. I'm seeing them cooked on a lot of the sides. There's still some little bits of maybe sides that haven't kissed the pan yet. but I feel like they're going to hold their shape. And that's really all I'm looking for right now. Just hold that shape. So let's get rid of the first round. And I'm going to throw these right into... Oh my goodness. Oh, you're tracking me now? Come here. What if I went over here? Now you can see it. Okay. I'm going to throw these right into the soup base. I'm going to try to use my left hand for the camera angle. Whoa, that's hard. I'm pretty excited about this. I think it's going to be really good. And the big thing, I'm going to turn the heat off. We'll get the other meatballs going. The big thing is going to be the addition of that leaf, that sour leaf. That's going to change this dramatically. So fast. Let me get another glove. I don't like all the raw pork, bro. I like to keep my hands not porky if possible. Okay. Come here. Again, same thing. Just trying to barely color the meatballs. No Maillard reaction, no caramelization. That's the goal, at least. Okay. Doing good, doing good. We're getting there. Once we get our balls cooked through, we'll get a pot of water on. We'll cook our orzo. That was really crazy. TikTok action there. The music is too loud, Shelby, really. Anybody else? Let me kick it down a little bit. We kind of got some jazzy vibes now. I see some restaurants displaying no MSG. Why so? Because people do think they're allergic to MSG or MSG is bad for you because of a study called Chinese, well, it's not a study, but it was known as Chinese restaurant syndrome many years ago. So Chinese restaurants typically are afraid that customers won't come in if they use MSG, so they claim no MSG, so people are like, oh, okay. It's a touchy subject, I guess, complicated, long-term touchy subject. I don't think viewers would like if the vlogs were promotional. I wouldn't like if the vlogs were promotional. More so than anything, I wouldn't like it. I wouldn't feel good about it. And I know restaurants don't make money, and I don't want to take their money. And then it's like, so if I go to a local spot and I charge them $200, it's a lot of money for them. So I don't feel comfortable with that. And going to a big restaurant, if I charge them $2K or $3K or $4K, whatever it may be, I will feel compelled to hold back any negative views I have because they're paying me. And I don't like that feeling. I was paid out before by somebody else and I didn't like it. I felt restricted in my communication and I don't like that. My whole point is pure, authentic expression. Realness, no bullshit. My husband can always tell when he uses MSG. He says it tickles the back of his throat. Well, that's interesting. MSG is not a natural ingredient, right? MSG is naturally occurring in many, many foods. Tomato, Parmesan cheese are some of the highest MSG items, naturally occurring sources of MSG. So that's part of the reason why it tastes so good. That's why Parmesan cheese kicks ass. And Italians use tomato sauce all the time because it has natural MSG inside. So there's another thing. If you're cautious about, let's say, manufactured MSG, you could just find ways to incorporate, mushroom is another high MSG ingredient. You could find ways to incorporate tomatoes and mushrooms to try to get that MSG element into your thing. This soup looks good now. I like the way this looks. Later, check this out. I like this. It's going to have the green broth in here. It's going to look nice, and we'll have the orzo floating around. I think it's going to be cool. Put a crap ton of green onion, a crap ton of cilantro, the sour leaf. I think that's going to be a cool thing. If you're just tuning in too and you didn't see this sour leaf yet, so this is this leaf. The whole inspiration of today is this leaf. It's called La Yang. It kind of looks like yip ga or a fish herb. It kind of looks like Ballalot, aka piper leaf. I believe that's what it's called. But it's super sour like sorrel. Really cool. And wow, so sour. Like I'm gonna taste this soup. I'm gonna season it, and at the last minute I'm gonna chop some of this up and throw it in, and the soup is gonna dramatically change immediately for all this going in here. We'll see if the kids like it. I don't know. I think I'm gonna like it. Oh, your husband loves ordering Chinese takeout, so I'm confused. Okay. Maybe that tickle in the throat's exciting, though. Maybe it gives them a little bit of like a chili. Is it reassuring to see the variation in size of the meatballs? I could manage that. Oh, okay. Chef, what would you say are the advantages of carbon steel over stainless steel? Carbon steel hold heat better because they're thicker. They're heavier, they're thicker, so they hold the heat of the pan better. They do have a more non-stick quality to them when you use it and it's seasoned well. You can see, I just cleaned this pan. Treat, this pan was destroyed a couple days ago. But I did just clean this pan out, and it's pretty freaking beautiful right now. It's super shiny. It's clean. This will have a non-stick coating similar to a cast iron pan. You can think of you can think of carbon steel as the love child of stainless steel and cast iron. Like that's kind of its middle ground. It's lighter than a cast iron. That's why I love it. But it pretty much has the same benefits as the cast iron. So it is probably my preferred pan. I do really enjoy it. Chad's YouTube channel has 140K subscribers. I think he could get some sponsorships in his videos. Absolutely. But I'm perfectly fine getting sponsorships from other people, just not the restaurants themselves. And a lot of this is just to do with my how do I phrase it? My lack of focus in trying to tackle and attack building those brand deals and sponsorships. I've worked with people in the past. I was trying to it's not really my skill set is creativity. Creativity, communication, honest expression, and not giving an F about what people think. So that gives me bravery about this kind of stuff. But like in terms of emails, detailed tasks, left brain, that's not my strength. So I was trying to find other people to do that, and I worked with other people, just never came to fruition. They just didn't come through with making it happen. So it's another thing that I have to take on until I find that right person who's going to be the manager that fits well with me, that can handle that type of stuff. And even like my wife too, like we talked about her trying to do it, but it's not her skill set either. She's got other skill sets. Day 29 of Asking via Ground Potatoes. Sleigh Rider, you keep on asking and it will come. I promise you. It'll be one of these days where we have some beef. And I'm making like a braised beef or a roasted beef or something like that. And we need a potato on the side. I did just buy potatoes. We'll get that all gratin done. I wonder how many people are allergic to the food MSG it's extracted from. I know friends with mushrooms allergies. Yeah. Oh yeah, that pan's super beautiful, Sanctuary. I love it. And because I just cleaned it. So now it's really nice. All right, let's taste this soup so far. See where that's at. It's going to be under seasoned. I'm pretty damn sure of that. Not bad. Actually, it's kind of close. And the pumpkin's nice. The sweetness of the pumpkin is naturally coming out. That part's really good. So I think we're good on these meatballs as well. Whoop. So let's add the meatballs into our broth now. Okay. Take that off. And then I'm right away just going to get a pot of water so we can cook the orzo pasta. Okay. I'm going to kick the heat up. See, removing that little burner cover, I guess I would call it, that really helps that pan. Whoever had that suggestion a stream or two ago, I forget who it was, that was a great idea. That really helped out. All right, water's on the stove. We'll get that up. We'll get some salt in here for the pasta. Nothing crazy. I'm thinking about cooking the pasta basically halfway and then finishing it in the soup itself so we do get some of that residual starch going in the broth and thickening it a little bit. That's the idea there. And I probably don't need to cook all of it. Chef, I'd love to... Whoop, something just happened. Why did everything just jump? Chef, I'd love to try making calamari at home this summer. Any tips for getting that restaurant quality crunch and tenderness for fried calamari, I'm assuming? Tips. Well, a little bit of rice flour or cornstarch. Well, here's your thing. Besides, wheat flour is your base, right? Wheat flour is going to be your base for a coating. For the calamari, I think I'm going to prefer a dry coating over a batter. I think for that type of thing, I prefer a crumb, not a batter. So wheat flour is your base. From there, to get that extra residual crunch, you got options. You could add cornmeal. That'll be a cool thing. I'm kind of really into cornmeal right now in terms of fried stuff or on top of bread. Your other option are to add cornstarch or rice flour. Rice flour and cornstarch will give you a shattery sort of crunch to it. And the cornmeal will give you sort of a gritty crunch to it. The corn flour and the rice flour, they will also lengthen the time that the thing will stay crunchy. So you may, if you have all that stuff, you could try something where it's like 70% wheat flour, 15% cornmeal, fine cornmeal, and 15% cornstarch or rice flour. Cornstarch and rice flour are almost interchangeable in this situation. And that little combination should give you a nice ratio of a crunch, an immediate crunch, and then a crunch that will last longer. And then season that flour too. Old Bay or whatever season, at least salt, I mean at the minimum. But you could also add some spice blend in there, garlic powder, Old Bay if you want to go that direction. Yeah, black pepper. Could we steam the meatballs and then use it for the soup? Yep, 100%. Yeah. You could also just throw the meatballs right in the soup, but then there's going to be you may get some particulates where like the little piece of the meatball break flavor-wise, but visually might be a little less attractive. But if you're just trying to get it done, just throw it in. There's no problem. I hope you find the right nerd for you. Thank you. Yes, I do believe I will find the right nerd when the right nerd is supposed to be there. I'll say business-focused person, detail-oriented person. It's crazy how quickly I got obsessed with numerology. It took me about a week to be obsessed with numerology. So I'm looking for a 4. I need a 4. That's what I need. Latload is such a unique thing for us Vietnamese. Do you think there are similar flavor alternatives in America or Europe? I would think grape leaf. Grape leaf seems to be the common thing. I don't know how well grape leaf is going to work in grilling. I've never seen that. I've never seen a grilled grape leaf. I don't know how common that is, but that would be my first instinct to try. Beyond that, I forgot, I want to make stuffed cabbage too. Beyond that, what would be a leaf that you could grill? Latload is special. I do really love Latload is a piper leaf, aka beetle leaf, and typically it's used to wrap up meats and then grill, and that it adds like an aromatic flavor to the grilled of the meat, and it's really good. I love it so much. Influencer agencies are hit and miss. Try to Google food-focused influencer marketers. And they've reached out. I don't know. I just don't want to get cycled into a big company. I'm not interested in that either. I really just want a person. I'm very picky to add anything into my life that adds stress or too much email marketing, too much emails back and forth. Did your wife pass along my vlog ideas I sent via email to you? Yes, Layrada, she did. I don't think... She saw it for sure. She talked about it to me. She tried to talk to me about 1 a.m. in the morning, or 12 at night. I was like, let's talk about it tomorrow. But I'll definitely look at it. Your wife should run the merch shop. There's a nice embroidery place by you. $300K to initiate the template, then like $35K for each embroidery for fancy shirts. Okay. Cayman, can you send my wife an email and let her know where that is? Because you say something close by. I'll check it out. Okay, stuffed calamari is goated. I agree with that. You know what? I never even thought about, because in Vietnam they do stuff the calamari with meat and then braise it in tomato sauce like this. But what about a stuffed calamari and then fried? What about like stuffed calamari with like ricotta cheese, like you would do like a squash blossom flower, and then you fry it? Woo! That might be killer. I like the squash blossoms. I love the way this soup's looking. All right, let's cut the rest of the stuff I need, because we're gonna boil the orzo, and then we're gonna put it together. Let's cut the garnishes. All right, so we got our leaf. We already know we got the sour leaf. And I have some green onion and some cilantro. I think I'm gonna do the cilantro. The leaf, I'm not really exactly sure. Like, the leaf isn't necessarily Asian flavor. It just tastes sour. So at this moment, this dish is kind of neutral, middle ground. It's pork, pumpkin, tomato, and green onion. So at that moment, we're really open-ended. We can go anywhere. Once I add the cilantro, then okay, we're starting to push into a direction. I don't know if I want to add the cilantro. That's the thing. I'm going to think about that. And I'm going to add it at the end anyway, so I have time to taste and consider and maybe rethink if I want to do cilantro or not. Because I do have thoughts of lemon zest, but we'll see. Frying the meatballs in a pan gives a smoky flavor. Got it. But steaming it, would it maintain the flavor and texture? Yes, steaming it would make it a softer texture. Frying it in the pan the way that I did, I'm almost trying to steam it. I'm not trying to get the color. So the smokiness is not a desired result of what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to just set the outside so it doesn't break apart. Yeah, and then the steaming it would absolutely, it would keep the flavor. You would have no flavor loss. And the texture would be moist and soft. So it would be kind of nice. Nothing wrong with that at all. How do you tell if the meatballs are done? They're done. At this point, I'm trying to get them to be softer. And how do you tell? You eat one. Eat one. Taste everything. How do you tell anything with cooking? Taste it. Taste it. Cook it longer. Taste it again. Add some salt. Taste it again. Taste. Every time you do something, taste it. You add a little bit of salt, taste it. You add something, taste it. Keep tasting. Building up your tongue is one of the most important skills. Your knife skills and your tongue skills, your tasting skills. Probably the two most important things. And I guess temperature control. Understanding fire and heat is important too. Isn't 4 Life Path all about law and order? I think Trump is. Is Trump a 4? I didn't know that. Yeah, I think 4 is about law and order, about not like very structured, rigid. But that's what I need. I'm the crazy guy. I'm a jumper. I always go with my instincts. I don't. What do I say? And I go with my instincts completely. I jump completely. I don't like structure, so I need somebody to balance that out. YouTube keeps buffering. Bummer. I can't figure this out now. It's going to be too hard for me, but I got to look at this. I think for merch, maybe aprons is a good idea. Yeah, that could be cool. I really want to sell. I want to talk to a guy I know in Texas who runs a supermarket chain and does a lot of importing. The chili jam I made, I want to sell that. And the marinade for the pork, I want to sell that too. So I need to start talking to people about how do I get a product made here and brought to America. The chili jam is amazing. It's so freaking good. And the pork marinade is so freaking good too. Do you ever get sick of soup-style dishes? Seems like a lot of Vietnamese food is soup-based. No, I don't get sick of it. And even when I was younger, in my earlier time in this country, I did. Especially in the middle of the day. My wife wants to eat soup. I'm like, can we not eat soup, please? Like right now, please. But now I love it, and it's very rare I don't want it. If somebody says like, yo, can we get bun bò? I'm like, yeah, fine. Or bun mop or anything. No, I think the more you eat it, the more you appreciate it, maybe. I love it. I can't get enough. Working for corporations limits your creativity and freedom of speech. I 100% understand. 100% agree, 100% understand. The most important thing to me is that I don't feel restricted in my communication. That is top tier. What happened with Tang? He's at home editing. That's all. Stuffed calamari with ricotta for my January reservation is such a good idea. Oh, and if you are interested in joining a pop-up in CKSK at some point, if there's any dish you like, just kind of jot it down. And if you're trying to make an email request to come in here, let my wife know. Say, hey, I really like when Chad made that dish. If it's possible, I'd love to try that. And basically, like, I'm cooking for so few people. This is supposed to be a very special experience for you. And so I want to know what you like. So if there's a dish we made or I made in the past that you want to try, let me know. If I can make it happen, I will make that happen. If there's a drink you like, let me know. We will have it here. Whatever your favorite beer is, whatever your favorite cocktail is, we will provide that. So make sure you communicate to us clearly what your desire is and what your preferences are, and we want to make that happen for you. YouTube fine, not buffering. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate that. Amazon is now in Bentan. Wait, what? What do you mean Amazon? Huh? What? Wait, whoa, clarify that one, Cayman. What are you talking about here? They've advertised something. Wow. Dwan, how's the weather over here? It is getting better, bro. My God. A couple weeks ago, I was burnt out. I was kind of done with this. I was really like, I can't take this heat anymore. I told Freddie I might be coming back to America with you. But luckily, that was just the end of the hot season. And the rain has come. We're getting big rain now, so the weather is cooling down. We're actually getting nights when I go out and not sweating my ass off every second. So it's been great. But that last month of dry season is absolute brutal. It's so bad. It's so bad. Do not come here at the end of dry season. Please do not do that. It is a brutal time. These scallions are a little bit old. We're just going to pick through, make sure we don't have any crap. Okay. Okay. You know what? Even this freaking, even this pot, I'm going to remove this burner from the water pot too. It's taking too long. Okay. All right, I want to do some more green onion too. I just bought some new stuff today. And as I said, I'm still going to hold back on the cilantro until I taste this with the La Yang inside and decide if I'm into that or not. All right, let's get rid of this. I think this La Yang leaf, I think you cut it. I've never worked with it before. I've never cooked with it before. I've eaten it twice, I think, 2 or 3 times. And every time I've had this, it's basically in a hot pot. I think the big one is Lao Ga La Yang. So it's like a chicken hot pot, and they put this leaf inside and a lot of it. And then it's a very sour hot pot. That may have been the only style I've tried. So I assume I'm just going to chop it a little bit. It has a similar texture to a leaf called Rao Ngot, which usually you like squeeze and break it and bruise it. I don't know if this is the same sort of technique. So I'm just going to go ahead and try. If anyone's worked with La Yang, is there anything specific I need to do about it? Or do I just cut it and throw it in? That's what I'm going to do. Okay. All right, and we'll cut the green onion too. The soups are so diverse still, and even outside of soups, there's amazing dishes. There absolutely is, yeah. A Bentan in America? I just sold a grab jacket and helmet for $80. Wow, that's a good deal. Yo, buy some grab stuff and bring it back to America and sell it. How far out are you making reservations? I'm trying to make reservations 4 weeks out. That's it. Again, I'm not a person who likes structure. I like to be in the moment all the time, always. So I don't want to. I can't guarantee 4 weeks out. But I mean, I can't guarantee 2, 3, 6 months out that I'm going to be here. I'm going to be available on those days. So 4 weeks out. If you're interested in making a reservation longer than that, you can send us an email, team@chadkubanov.com or CKS, and we can put you at the top of the list. Okay, so the green onion's getting cut here. I tried looking up this leaf. It's L-A space G-I-A-N-G, I believe. English, I have no idea what the name is. If we can find an English name, let me know. I'm curious. I've never seen it in the States. Amazon should be in Vietnam now, so you should be able to sell your products in America from there. Whoa, that's a big deal. Wow. Kind of interesting. Kind of exciting what that means. Broth is pretty good. Tomatoes there, subtle. Pumpkin flavors there, subtle. We definitely need a little bit more seasoning. Let's try a meatball. See if we can get the texture on the meatball. I do want the meatball to be like a softer texture. That'll work. Okay. Okay. We'll do some fish sauce in here. A little bit of MSG. And I think at this point I'm going to wait for more seasoning. I know once that leaf goes in there, it's going to dramatically change everything. So I want to wait until I put that in there before I really do anything else. Have you tried tomato water? Thoughts on it? Yes, tomato water is fantastic. If you don't know, we're talking about just blending tomatoes, hanging them in a cheesecloth for a night, overnight or 2 nights, and slowly letting it drip out. Or you can freeze it and thaw. It's another method to do that. And you get a crystal clear liquid that's slightly pale that has a great tomato flavor. So yeah, I think it's awesome. And I haven't made it in a while. So that may be something I should do. That's a good thing for a pop-up or for like making something Michelin because it is such a pure flavor and it's beautiful. What veggie is that in English? I don't know. Do you find yourself listening to more Viet music after being involved in the culture for so long, or do you tend to listen to English American music? I don't tend to listen to more Viet music. My favorite Vietnamese band broke up, so that's kind of a bummer. Ngot was my favorite band, N-G-O-T. They were awesome. They were awesome. So, like that band I actually vibed with. I haven't found another Viet band. There's another one called The Flob that's good, F-L-O-B. But I tend to like rock and funk in my normal listening. And I don't have a rock and funk band in Viet that I found that I really just naturally dig, that I'm not just listening to for the vocabulary trying to practice. Hope you keep doing these pop-ups, studying abroad in the U.S. right now. Can't wait to come back. I think we'll keep going. They're a lot of work. That's the thing. It's just like, again, I have to keep staying balanced because I'm doing so much stuff at one time, and I do most of it. So as long as I can handle it, I'll keep doing it. And I remember when I was doing the pop-ups before, even though I was working my ass off, at the end of the day when I went home, oh, my little hat. At the end of the day when I went home, I felt good. I was proud of what I did, and I felt good going home. So I remember that feeling, so I'm probably going to like that. Also, I love all your content. First stream I could be here for. Awesome. Thank you. I think it could be sorrel. It's not sorrel. It's not sorrel, but it's just like sorrel. It's just like sorrel, but it's not sorrel. But I think sorrel would be a perfect replacement if you couldn't find this leaf. Closest place to buy these are 450 miles away. Apparently you're supposed to cut and crush. Oh, so you do crush it? Okay. All right, let's crush it a little bit. Okay. Oh, maybe we can do an overhead crush. Is this nice? Oh. Oh. Okay, we're crushing it. Okay. It does seem just like this other leaf that's crushed, so it doesn't feel wrong for me to do that. You should showcase a tomato water recipe, drink, or dish. Would like to see your take. Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea. I think that would be a good, like, especially if some of these Viet dishes have tomato in it, that'd be a good way to make it refined. If we're trying to make Bún Riêu Michelin star or whatever, maybe that would be a good presentation. So I'm into that. Are you sure about adding that much leaf? Hence you said you didn't work with it before. Yeah, I like the leaf. I like sour. Am I sure? Well, at the end of the day, I'm gonna eat it. If it's too sour for my kids, it's not gonna be too sour for me. I like sour. Yo, this thing needs to boil, bro. Come on now. I'm gonna wait to add the leaf until the pasta goes in, but I'm gonna throw. That's all good. I can mix that together. Let's see. Is there anything else I wanted to add to this? Oh my God! I forgot I had a coffee this whole time. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good on that. What are the updates on the Banh Mi shop? Do you have an expected date, when, and where you're going to open it? No and no. We'll do a pop. It might be next Saturday. I don't want to. I'm not confirming. Don't think this is a confirmation. But we're going to do something on the side of the house. We're going to give away 30 to 50 banh mi's as a pop-up. They're going to be free. And we'll film that for a YouTube video, and it'll be something my wife and I do. So that'll be the first step. And that shouldn't be that crazy in terms of making that happen. So we're just going to use what we have, and we're going to do what I can handle and my wife can handle by ourselves. If it crushes, if the feedback's amazing, then I'll feel more comfortable to start spending, the couple $1,000s I need to spend to build it out. I'm worried about having staff at my house all the time and this becoming less, I don't know. I gotta see how I feel about it. I'll do the one for sure. Are you familiar with the la air? In this dish, lao ga la air, it looks similar to that Thai basil, but I don't know if it's the same leaf or not. It's not the same leaf. I do know lao ga la air, which is a type of basil. It's really good too. I like that leaf a lot, but it is different. This one's quite sour, different flavor. It's like Ganga La Yang. I cheated, Google it. Always got to stir the meat mixture in one direction. I hear about that. I don't know how valid that is. Every time I hear the old auntie's advice or the uncle's advice, I go, okay, that's interesting. Is it true? I don't know. Maybe. But I don't take anything as I guess I don't take, how do I phrase it? I don't trust it 100%. Maybe. Oh, this is good now. Whoa! That broth got so much better. That's good. Okay, let's drop the orzo. I salted the water already. We're dropping orzo. Nope, not like that. Now, I don't think I want to do all of it. Maybe I'll do half of it. Seems about right. I haven't even had like a rice soup in a long time. I'm even just like a chicken. Come here, baby. Like a chicken rice soup is really good too. I haven't had that in a long time. And I'm boiling this meat. Ooh, that's kind of low. I'm boiling this meat pretty aggressively because I'm trying to get the meatballs nice and tender, more so than they are. But I am running out of broth, so I might have to add, I'm definitely going to add some of the pasta water in there. I'll take that free starch water. Let's see how salty this pasta water is. No, it's okay. All right, so we'll add some of that in there for sure. Is the new stove a little less powerful than the old kitchen studio? This is the exact same stove. Exact same stove. And this stove's pretty great. The one burner I have, it just makes all the bottom of the pans black, and I'm trying to frickin' figure out how to solve it. I think I have to take the oven apart and clean the whole thing. I think I found it called river leaf, sour leaf, or sour sup creeper in English. It's a scientific name. Let's see. Let me look up sour sup creeper and see if we can confirm the shape. Sour sup. La Yang. Yeah, that's it. Vietnamese La Yang. Climbing plant. But it's not soursop, right? It's a different plant than soursop. Or maybe it grows on soursop trees. Maybe that's why they call it a soursop creeper. River leaf? That's cool. Yeah, that's it. River leaf, that's it. Cool. I gotta look at that, do some research on it. I guess it's from the south. I don't know if it grows everywhere, if it's from the southern part of Vietnam in the hot climate. But so we got our orzo rocking. Boiling hard. This is a cool shape of pasta. I haven't had this in a long time. And the meatballs are boiling hard too. So. All right, so we'll get that pasta 5 minutes, and then we'll put this together, and that's probably it. I think that's the whole thing. I think that's going to be our whole dish. I don't believe I'm going to need to put anything else in. I did have some thoughts of adding mamton to this before, because anytime I think of Parmesan cheese, and I'm trying to like substitute, I do kind of think of Parmesan and mamton in the same fashion, where you kind of have that little bit of funk, a little bit of MSG heavy, depth. So there's some thoughts of adding this. I'm going to wait again. I'm going to wait until I add the leaf and taste it. It looks so yum. I'm excited about it. Don't you want to split your soup half with leaf and half no leaf? Alternative for the kids? No. They can eat it. Correct, Min. Would be for exports to U.S. with Amazon. Don't think they're looking to compete with Shopee and Vietnam quite yet. That'd still be great, though. I'll take that. That's all I need. I have a friend who has the supermarkets in Texas. I'll see what his thoughts are about selling. I guess I could sell direct through Amazon, though. That's probably a good idea. Because he can get into supermarkets, too. That might be too big of a step to start with, though. We'll see. Chad, have you ever had Chipotle before? Hell yeah, I miss Chipotle. Chipotle's pretty damn good. I'm here, and I know I see all the TikToks or short form videos about people complaining about the size. I don't know if it's what it used to be, but before Chipotle was pretty damn great. In terms of a filling lunch, okay, cool. All right, let's do it. Actually, wait, still got a little texture, too much texture to it. No, let's do it now. Let's add, so these still are definitely slightly undercooked, but let's add it in here, and then we'll finish cooking it in the broth, so we should have some nice thickness from the broth, from the noodle going in. And I can always add more water as this noodles take up the soup that's in there. Come on, tracking. There you go. Sick. Well, the tracking came on TikTok, maybe a little what do we say? Jarring, but it does respond to the AI gestures pretty quick. That's a good one. And it's $12. I mean, that's pretty amazing. This shape of pasta is so pretty. Today it's wedding soup. Tomorrow it's going to be divorce. Not tomorrow. Let's say Wednesday it'll be divorce soup. Okay. Cool. I like the look of this, man. I think this is going to be good. No, that's a bad angle. Here's your angle. So we'll wait another 2 minutes until this noodle is soft, and then we'll add all the greens. I think it's gonna be winter. I hope. We're gonna find out. Do you ever have a hard time keeping your area clean, or does the level of cleanliness come from your experience? It comes from my experience 100%. I get yelled at. As a cook, I got yelled at, and now I can't work dirty. But I do have a hard time keeping it clean during a stream, or like trying to make a video. Because sometimes you just need to get the shot done, and you're just like, God, I just can't clean that right now. I just got to get this part done. So absolutely. But I always have this instinct of my chef yelling at me from the back. So I'm like, oh my God, I better freaking clean up. I'm just adding a little bit of water. Okay. Ow, burn my finger. Mess with your air shutter. It's the base of your burner probably. I don't see anything to adjust. I took everything apart that's possible for me to take apart in its current situation, and There's nothing I can twist or tie or tighten that I haven't tightened. So I think I have to take the whole thing off. It's annoying. It's because I basically have one burner I don't use because it just makes my pot so dirty. I'm just looking at the flame. I want to get a nice, just a lazy bubble now, because this pot's pretty full. It's going to, it could boil over and spit out. But this looks good in terms of the amount of broth. I'm debating about adding more water. But I think this should be like a pretty thick, not thick, but chunky soup. So I don't have a crazy amount of broth. Wow. I like it. Let's make sure the noodles cooked. I was a prep cook at Chipotle. Heard that. It's solid, just very reactive. I know this camera is a little tricky. I don't think this tracking camera has any way to slow it down, unfortunately. I may have to upgrade again. I just got this thing yesterday, but I may just have to spend more money to get one that has a option. What am I straining? I was just removing the noodles from the boiling liquid to add right to the soup. Pandan butter on banh mi, good or overhyped? No, it's good. It's good. And I think I just saw, my wife said she saw it. I didn't see it. I was driving, so I was kind of locked in on the road. But she said she saw a banh mi with like a purple butter, purple spread. She thought it was taro. So it's not far away. I'm going to go drive by, go in the morning and see if it's there. Chad, do you believe the Oxford study? I don't know what you're talking about with the Oxford study. It's time to lean. You got time to clean. 100%. 100%. And Chef Greg Backstrom always told me I was deep in the shits. I was so busy. My station was a mess. And he said, Chad, clean up, clean up. I said, Chef, I have no time. I have to work. Chef. And he said, there's always time to clean. I said, yes, Chef. Okay. That sounded very gentle when I just said it like that, but I was terrified during that moment. Can you do a Korean fusion dish on one of your lives? Absolutely. We've done many in the past. They are available on the CKSK YouTube channel. We did a Korean bunchae, which was the best of the bunch. That was amazing. We did Korean gumtam. That was good too, but the bunchae was like exceptional. One of the best things I made this year. And I think we've done at least one more. We've done a lot of Korean Viet. There's been a lot of Korean Viet. I think that combination's interesting. If you have any specific ideas, you can throw it out. I might get inspired there. Hey from Delco, what's up, Delaware County? Do leaves stay in the soup like you do eat them as part of the soup? Yep, and we're gonna throw them in right now. So it's just, basically we just think of this as spinach. Just think of it as spinach. I'm just really just trying to time the pasta, and I think the pasta's right there. Excellent. Excellent. It's kind of a banger. All right, here we go. I know I have a delicious soup right now. Let's see what happens when we add this noodle to it. And I'll step over here so the TikTok tracking will get me. Okay. Leaves are going in. Let's get a transition. Leaves, do that. And then we go here. And then I'll cut that later and make that a smooth transition. Bada bing. Okay. Oh, that tracking's pretty cool in that little $12 gimbal. Okay, this soup was delicious 2 seconds ago. Adding a giant pile of sour leaves. Let's see what happens to this whole concoction. So these leaves should cook down. I need my right hand. This leaf should cook down immediately. Release some moisture. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more liquid out of this. I might add a splash of water, but hopefully not. Okay, I gotta use my right hand here. And so the green onions were already in this mixture too. I threw them in with the leaves. We're going to taste it. We're still debating about cilantro, but we're going to taste this and we'll see. Much thicker now. Still soupy. Still soupy. Maybe I don't want to add any more broth. Yo, I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good. All right, let's try it. Let's give it a taste. Let's see, did I ruin my beautiful pot? Wow. It's such a unique leaf. It's so unique. All right, let me get this out of here. Throw this here. See if the kids want to try this. Don't break pot, be strong. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool. All right, that kind of looks good. Is that a thumbnail right there? Can I use that as a thumbnail? Maybe. Doesn't have that much contrast. Let's get this. Let's get this. That off there. Okay. Yeah, that kind of looks good. All right, back to trying it. I got distracted. I'm thinking of taking a vacation in Vietnam with my daughter. Do you have a list of must visits? How old is your daughter? That matters. For your daughter, I think Phu Quoc is kind of cool. I would either go to Phu Quoc or Nha Trang. Both are beach towns. Both have an amusement park. Both have aquariums. So that's cool. And the Phu Quoc Island will have the zoo, what do you call it? Safari, like a zoo safari. It's really good. So that's great with kids. But either one of those are good places with the kids. Phu Quoc, you have to take an airplane to. Dalat is a really nice vibe. The cleanest air in the, well, some of the cleanest air in the country. Maybe in the north on the top of the mountains, there may be great air up there too. But Dalat is an amazing place, super clean, cool temperatures, very different vibe than everywhere else. And Hoi An. I would definitely go to Hoi An with your kids too. I think there's something very ancient and magical about that city. Chad, what would you rank higher, Chinese or Vietnamese cuisine? Vietnamese cuisine. Yes, Vietnamese cuisine, 100%. I've enjoyed Chinese food. I'm extraordinarily attracted to Szechuan cuisine, but it's extraordinarily heavy. It's like, it's not healthy. So Viet food is tasty and healthy, so Viet wins. Every time I eat Szechuan, I enjoy it the day of eating it, and the next day I feel bad, but I like it. 9% of fast food has gone down. I've heard that. Yes, I've heard that. Kimchi bun ryu is an interesting idea. Huh. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. What am I going to do with that? Okay, that's kind of a cool idea. Was that your idea? Oh, that was Abby before too. Okay, Abby, you might have planted a seed that I like there. You might have planted a seed. Will that wilt down like spinach? Yes, it should. Not quite as much, but it should. Let's get the kids in here. We'll try this. I think I'm in here, though. Everything is good with cilantro, though I don't have a soap gene. Oh, I feel you. I agree. I love cilantro so much. I hope my wife is here. She had a plan. Oh, no, she should still be here. So let her see if she likes this. Want to try? Want to try? She gave me the knock. The leaf doesn't have the same softness that spinach has. It has a more of a texture to it, a more bite-through texture. And now that we've cooked it a little bit longer, at the first taste that I took, the sourness was only there when you ate the leaf, and now the sourness is kind of even. I think you're going to like this. I think you're going to like it. Yeah. Let me cut some cilantro, and then we can top it up there. Oh, look, she's coming behind the camera. I'm sorry. I'll make sure I'll get the shot with you in here, my love. Hey, you want a mic? No? Do you want to tell the kids they can eat if they're hungry and they want to try this? Well, just see if they want to try it. My kids are little food critics now. They do love giving their opinion. Every time we eat something, I always ask them, like, you know, do you guys want to rate it or no? They're like, yeah, we got to rate it. We got to rate it. I'm like, all right, fine. I'll rate it. And I do think the cilantro is going to work out in here, no problem. Cyber Daddy is in the chat. What's up, my good friend? We use the La Yang leaf. I don't know if you've had that before. By the way, Freddie, I found a Szechuan spot yesterday. It's right between our houses. So when you come back, we got to meet up there. Perfect thing. I went there with the kids yesterday, but everything was too spicy and everything was too big. So I need you to come with me. Freddie's in the chat. Yeah, well, he's coming back. We're coming back at least to go eat Szechuan at this spot. It's literally right between our houses. It's perfect location for us. Yes, it's right between us. BT Murphy, got any lemon to squeeze on there? Not necessary. This is already super sour. Don't drink coffee before this. Come on now, my love. Don't drink coffee. Coffee's not a good fit for this. Guys, can you grab small bowls? Is it pasta? There's pasta in it. This is like an Italian wedding soup. Yum, huh?
It's like rice in there.
Oh, let me get a little shot of it like this, so I can just have that shot. You like that? Whoa, look at that. Look at our point of view. Liam, how you doing, buddy? What's wrong? You okay? Too much piano? Yeah, there's never too much piano. Guys, can you sit over here? Actually, I'm going to be able to capture you with this camera. And I got a mic for you guys I can put down here for you.
Move the chair over. Let me go.
You like it?
Interesting.
Very happy. It does have a natural flavor. Oh, look at this camera. Yo, he's freaking out. He's freaking out. Yo. Stop. He's tweaking. Stop tweaking. Chill. Sorry, TikTok. You just went on an adventure. Whoa, he was tweaking out.
I am so hot.
You're so hot?
Right now? Yes.
Okay. TikTok, I'm going to try to give you an angle that gives you some of the tasting shots. The live stream might go down immediately. Every time I include a shot of my kid in here without me for a second, the stream shuts off. So I'm going to try my best to give you a good view, but without losing it.
My dad is squeaking.
Yo. Chill. Just chill. Turn your tracking off. Chill. Okay, we good now.
It's trying to get you banned.
Don't do anything. Don't make the OK symbol on that guy. Whoa. Oh my God. It's so easy to just do it all. Here we go. Let's try this soup.
I hope it's good.
You hope it's good?
Yeah.
You think I made not a good thing?
I had oatmeal today.
You had oatmeal?
Yeah, Mom. How was it?
So I'm just going to give you guys a little taste, okay? Nothing too crazy.
Was it a lot for you? Is that too much for you? I ate 2 bowls.
You ate too much oatmeal?
I ate 2 bowls too.
Is that what happened?
I had 5 pancakes.
I'll give you some too, my love. Don't worry. Okay. You guys have a spoon yet or no?
I have none.
Here you go, Jade.
Dude, that's not a fork.
We went to Thailand last year. I also have my sister this time, so I can explore solo this time. Cool. Chef, make all your moments intentional, just how your chef made sure to have your station clean. Yes, I agree with that.
What type of noodle Johnny?
That's spaghetti, but baby spaghetti. It's spaghetti in the shape of rice.
That's right.
Oh, please tag me if you end up making. Okay,
That's
Aldi, I'll
rice.
try. We'd love to see how you incorporate it all. What's your opinion on the difference between egg rolls in Vietnam, Laos, and etc.? I can't comment really. I don't think I had an egg roll in Cambodia or Laos. So, ignorant on that subject. The kids are the best. That's an obvious statement. I mean, come on, we all know that. This looks bomb, thank you. I'm excited. Are you not into it? You don't like it?
No, I'm moving.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're going to put JD over there? Good job, Tree. Thank you for this. Ready to go. Tteokbokki buncha. I did buy some tteokbokki. Ngop heard you mention the leaf and said she has cooked it for us before. I can't recall. It's sour. It's a sour leaf. It's pretty cool. What's your favorite Viet convenience store? I don't know. Honey, do you want a decent bowl of this or just a taster? know what shore meant, but okay.
I'm just
It's working.
trying not to eat, but okay.
Huh? Oh, that's not true. I got a different shot. That's all. I care about this shot. The, what are you doing? It's not. Oh, why? Why are you doing this, dude? Chill, chill, chill. Slow down. Don't track right now, dude. Stop tracking. There we go. All right, but I can't have it like that because TikTok's gonna freak out. I'm here, TikTok. Don't turn off on me. Tree. I can't believe Chad saying Cambodian food is dirt. No. Chef God. Oh, my hater. Chef God, if you genuinely believe that's what I said, you weren't listening. Okay, let's try it. Let me get a bowl here. Honey, you got a bowl over there. Liam, what do you think, little man? You don't like it? Okay. Well, if you don't like it, you don't have to eat it. JD, did you try it?
I think they ate too much. But
I know, they just had breakfast. They had a real breakfast already.
We had oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
2 bowls.
JD, do you like it?
Yes.
You like the soup? Good. I'm so happy to hear you like it.
I love the noodles.
You love the noodle? I bought this noodle for you because I thought you would be into it. Well, I'm kind of into it. You like the meatball?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
The meatball's okay.
Nicely done, Chef. I'm off to get some things done. We'll hit you up as soon as I come to grab the pasta machine before. Oh, you're still grabbing that. Heard that, dude. Oh, you ran out of here the other day. All right, see you, buddy.
What, Fred?
Yeah, Freddie's going to stop by. Well, I like the look of this. I do like the look of it.
I'm telling you this. Look, it tastes interesting, but nothing is like Italian.
No, it's not supposed to be Italian. It's not Italian. It's inspired by Italian wedding soup because this will look like something you get in Italy.
I like the leaf. It's interesting.
I like the leaf. Wow. The leaf is so sour.
It's so sour.
It's so sour. Wow.
I got tears in my eyes from the sour.
What's that, Tree?
It's so sour, I got tears in my eyes.
You have tears in your eyes?
Yeah, it's so sour.
I like the noodle a lot. I think the noodle's kind of great. Oh, look at Chad. Liam's got a face over there. Sorry. Liam's got a face. I missed it, Liam. My bad. Mmm.
I like the leaf, but it's so sour.
Mmm.
Can I try the leaf?
It's in your soup.
This leaf right here is sour.
No, I can't do it.
You can't do it.
Too sour.
Wow.
See? Ugh. Not sour. No,
Try
it's so
it. You-
sour. Not sour.
Not sour. JD's been eating limes by herself lately. All right, let's try to get a track again.
The soup is good itself.
Track there. Okay. Okay. And air, you're tracking me? No, air, you're not tracking me. You track me, air.
Air.
Air, track me. Track me, air.
The soup is good itself, but it's way too sour.
You think soup's good itself, but way too sour.
Yeah.
If you eat the leaf, yes. Don't eat
Okay,
too much
now I
leaf.
can do this, and I can walk over here. Why did you stop tracking me? This is a great shot, right? Top tier? There we go. Okay, you're with me? Okay, now I can eat this over here, and we're good. I like it a lot.
It's kind of interesting.
Mm.
This is definitely is not everyday meal.
No,
Yeah, but
but it tastes like
once in a while, that's.
we've had a couple can like this with this leaf inside. It kind of almost has a natural kind of canchua flavor, that like sour can that you would have, because that leaf is in there. And the leaf has a lot more texture than spinach does. I don't think this is going to break down. It's almost exactly like round lot, where it just kind of It's always there, something for you to chomp through and chew through.
Dad.
Mm.
Dad.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I thought
You might think it's a little weird, but I got 2 ratings.
Okay.
It's good if you eat it without the leaf, but the whole thing is a 7.5.
Oh, okay.
It's way too sour.
So you're saying if you eat it and avoid the leaves, it's a 9.
Yeah, it's good.
And if you eat it with the leaves, 7.5.
Yes.
Okay, JD?
10.
It's a 10. JD thinks it's a 10. Tree. Wow. Lee, you can get a rate. You want a rate? It's up to you. Liam, try to hold it up to that camera right there. But if you put up a 10, that's BS, because your face was not a 10. All right, real numbers.
It's not a 10. It's no way a 10.
Mm. We're all waiting in anticipation.
I don't.
Go ahead. You can hold any number. Anything you want is fine. 35 out of 10? The best dish I've ever made?
5.3.
5.3. Heard that.
Dang.
Is there anything you like? What do you like about it? If it's a 5.3, that's not a 1.
I like the meatball. And the leaves are pretty good.
The leaf is pretty good, but you're saying it's too sour.
Yeah, it's really sour, but I like it a lot.
Okay, but it's just too sour for you to handle? Is that right? Too sour for you to handle, but you like it a lot. Okay. Honey, you got a number? Mm. 7.5.
7.5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's okay once in a while. It's interesting. The meatball is really, really Italian, right?
No.
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 I taste some kind of you put some. It's like Germany sausage to me. No, what is that in there?
Garlic shallot.
Hmm?
Garlic and shallot.
That's it?
Salt and pepper.
Really?
Fish sauce.
Fried.
Garlic.
You know, in Germany sausage they have some kind of like
Fennel seed.
Fennel seed.
Yeah.
Like
Nothing
that.
in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is it too sour to work with in this quantity? I don't think so. I don't think it's too sour. I like it.
It's not really sour.
It's sour, but it's not too sour.
But if you can handle it.
I would say my wife is very sensitive to sour too, so if she's not freaking out, it's not that sour.
No, that's not my.
Jay loves sour.
But you definitely could reduce the amount of leaves in here if you wanted it less sour. I like it. Is the texture like a collard green? No, it's not as thick as a collard green. It's not something I really have to like braise for a long time. But it just doesn't disintegrate. The only leaf that I know that's familiar is round ngon. I don't have another leaf to compare it to. I like it though. Would you or have you done a food challenge? I assume you mean like a TV show, cooking challenge? I have not done that yet. Would I? Yeah, I don't know. It's not that intriguing to me, but I guess so. If it lined up, I would do it. For me, I think this is a...
Tree got 9 or 75?
Tree did a 9 if he didn't eat the leaf, 7.5 if he eats the leaf. Where's that one number? Here we go. I think it's a 8.3. 8.3. I like it. I like it a lot. I think the noodle's great. I love the texture of noodle.
Yeah, I do like the noodle.
The noodle's super nice. I love the texture of the meatball. I love the sour leaf too. Next time I just cut the sour leaf smaller, I think. Chiffonade.
I think when you cut it like that, it will be sour, more sour.
I'm okay with the amount of leaf in here, the amount of the la yang inside. But I just want to cut it smaller so it's not as much texture. But the way that the orzo pasta has like cooked in here and thickened up, it's very luxurious in texture. It's very creamy. It's very savory. It's thick. It's rich. But there's not that much fat in here, so it's that starch from the noodles made it really nice. I dig it. I wonder how good the sour leaf would do in a jar of pickles with cukes. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try to ferment it. I'm gonna try to take that leaf and make like a kimchi with it and put 2% salt solution and let it sit overnight. I bet you that's gonna be good.
Have your coffee.
Yes. That's a cool idea though. This is gonna go into some canning and stuff. I think that's a great idea. Oh no, I'm late. We'll have to rewatch. I'm gonna have this. So my game plan moving forward, I have to get caught up. It's gonna take me a while to get caught up. But my game plan moving forward is I'm gonna stream on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then immediately after the stream, I'm gonna start editing the stream so I can post it, hopefully that night, the edited version of the stream as well. But yeah, this one will be immediately available to rewatch in full on the Yes Chef with Chad Kupinoff page, the one that you're watching on right now. But I'm gonna get in this flow. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'll do the stream, 8 a.m. I'll get there, I'm gonna get started at 8 a.m. Today I woke up at 6:45. Eventually I'm gonna wake up at 6:30. We'll get this going. I'll be on time every day. But yeah, that's the game plan moving forward. And once we start bringing in some more cash flow from the streams and the clips from the streams, I'll hire somebody to cut clips and edit the streams, and then we'll stream more often. But we just gotta do this step by step. I always get ahead of the game. I always get overly excited. Not overly excited, properly excited. And then I pull it back, rein in, regroup, and go again. When is the paella? Oh, did you have to say that?
I will be happy to have that day.
Are you okay to have paella in the morning?
Oh, that's so heavy.
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm not planning on streaming right now at nighttime for a
it's
while.
true, yeah.
Yeah, this is my new.
Yeah.
So that's why I didn't cook it. I was gonna do the paella tonight. That was the plan. But I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed with the amount of content I produce that needs to get edited. And so we're like 12 lives, at least 12 live streams
more
back.
than that.
So I'm not going to do the streaming at night right now. Yeah. So if you're ready to eat a paella in the morning, I can make it.
Not in the morning.
Yeah, so it'll be a little bit. I got to get caught up with all this stuff. Okay, let's bring this to an end. Chat's starting about 2 hours early. Yes, I will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The goal is to start at 8 a.m. I may be at 8:15, 8:30 until I get this whole system structured. Every day I need to get this whole thing set up the night before so I can just walk here and turn it on. That means I have to shop the day before too. And I'm always finding a new technical issue that I have to work through with the system, but I'm getting better at it. So today I think we started at 8:30, but we will get there at 8 a.m. We will get there. We're gonna lock into that. I've got to be up at 3:30 time for a nightcap. Heard that? Good night. In conclusion, I really like this dish. I think this is the banger of a dish. I love the meatball. I'm going to pursue this again. We'll probably do another. Somebody said, this is Italian wedding soup. Did you hear the divorce comment?
No.
Somebody wants me to make a divorce soup.
Oh.
So I think that'd be funny. So I have the leftover noodle too. Okay. We're going to use the leftover noodle and we're going to make a Vietnamese divorce soup. So what you cook for your ex-wife, that's going to be the show. And there will be bitter melon and there will be brothy. And I love the noodle, so we're going to do that. Although if we do a V one, maybe it should be rice instead. Anyway. Yeah. I like it. Banger. I'm into it. I'm definitely going to make this. I love this style of soup and noodle. I love this style of soup. And tiny meatballs are always fun. And the leaf is cool. We will bring back this leaf.
It's good. I like it. Maybe canh lá giang, lẩu lá giang. But like a Vietnamese, they always have like a lẩu gà, lá giang. And I want something else more interesting.
My wife wants more interesting, non-traditional.
Yeah.
You're talking to the right guy.
Right guy there.
All right. Have a great night, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you for watching, chatters. I really appreciate everybody in the chat. I appreciate the engagement in the chat. Keeps it exciting, keeps it moving for me. I'll edit this as soon as possible, have it up. See you guys later. Peace.
Oh, I did not do yoga today.
Mm-hmm.
When I try the new place,